Welcome again, smart investors. My name is Gordon Abogoye Ame. Today, we'll be looking at 5 urban planning tips every real estate investor should know to help master property decisions. So that's what we'll be looking at today. So if you haven't already, I'd like you to click to the subscribe button and notification icon and get notified whenever we're posting a video right here on this channel. So just stay tuned. So we'll be looking at these 5 tips that every real estate investor should know to help them master property decisions, okay, here in Abuja, Nigeria. So we're here in Greennet Property again today, as we have always been sharing real estate tips for you guys. So let's start with the first drill. Number 1 is understanding master plan. Understanding master plan is also saying you should understand the city plan or the regional plan. You know, when we're talking about the regional plan, we look at it from 2 perspectives, where we look at region from objective and subjective. You know, from objectives, angle of spatial structure. So you look at it from that angle, space within the region that you are buying. And then subjective, you're looking at description of phenomenon. You know, some region do come with solid minerals, some rocky areas that you can buy, invest in such region, and you're going to reap profit from such kind of region. So that is for it. Aside that, that's not where we're going to. We're not talking regional planning here. So we're just talking about the tips that every investor should know to make them master their property decisions. So we're looking at understanding master plans. You have to insist of the master plan of every region that you are buying, because some plans, this master plan consists of the land uses, where we have the recreation, the commercial, the industrial, the agricultural land uses, the circulation, that's the road network, and other land uses, service areas like that. So if you want to buy a property, you have to look at these land uses so that you can select the one in which you want to invest in. Maybe you want to buy a land for housing, so you have to go for residential land use so that you will not get conflict with the government. So these are tips that you need to know in urban plans. You know, you are buying in an urban settlement, like Abuja is an urban settlement, where if you want to invest your money, you have to look at the master plan properly. So if you want to buy for maybe commercial purposes, you're going to buy commercial land use. That is why you need to understand the master plan. So these are questions you should ask why you want to buy a property in every urban settlement. Why you're asking for master plan and want to understand the master plan. You should ask questions like this. We look at the first question here. It says, what's the long-term plan for this district? Ask such questions to know the long-term plan for the district you're buying. So the second question is this: are there proposed road or rail line nearby? You see, you need to ask questions if there are proposed road or nearby rail line around that place you want to buy, so that you will not get conflict or lost your investment in the future, because all land belongs to the government. So if you are not understanding the master plan, because the master plan consists of every land uses, everything that is in that settlement. It's not just drawing maps, but those maps are well zoned with their own uses, with different land uses. So you need to understand that. And the third question is this area zoned for housing or mixed use development? You see, those are the questions you should be asking while buying property in every urban settlement. So let's go to number 2. We're done with number 1 that said understanding the master plan. So we're done with that. Now we're going to number 2, guys. Hey, if you are liking content like this, don't just forget to click to the subscribe button and notification icon, so that you'll be getting more tips on real estate in Abuja, Nigeria, Africa. So let's go to number 2. The number 2 says check zoning regulations. What are the zoning regulations? How have they designed this urban settlement? What did they say should be in place in every land uses? Now they have designed different uses of land and zone it. That's what zoning regulates. They are going to say, okay, this land is actually done by urban planners. Only the urban planners used to do this assignment, used to carry out this task. They'll say, okay, this land is for agriculture, this is for residential. Those are the regulations that zoning has actually passed out. And if there is a certain kind of building that zoning regulates, they are going to still show you. So you have to check all of that with kind of building plan. Zoning said, if they might say they want red roof all through this place. That's the zoning regulation. Zoning regulation can actually say that. So you have to check that as well. That's for the number 2. So the number 3 say pay attention to infrastructural plans. Pay attention to infrastructural plans. Don't just look at the maps. Urban plan is not just maps, but those maps, a very good map consists of all the facilities, utilities and service areas. That is a very good urban planning maps. So while you pay attention to infrastructural map, you're looking at the sewage system, the drainage system, the electricity distribution, which is going to be in the master plan. So you have to pay attention to these infrastructural plans, so you get to know where you are buying and what you are buying, what you are investing for. So this will actually help you a lot if you get these tips. So that's for the number 3. So we're going to the number 4, where they say consider environmental and green areas. You know, green area make urban settlements wonderful, beautiful, and green area are actually large urban parks. They use these areas for large urban parks reserved for water control, maybe flood. These areas are reserved for it. So I will not advise you to buy any green area in any urban settlement. So you need to consider that as well, because if you are buying a green area, even there is no natural disaster like flood, or they want to use such place for control of water, all land belongs to the government. The government can actually collect that land back from you, because that is restricted area that it doesn't own by individuals. These are green areas that is set for gardens, for urban parks. So that's for the green area. The green areas are actually cool areas where we have wildlife very close to such places. So that is for it. Now we now move to the number 5, where they say study population and growth trend. You see, study population and growth trend. We have rural urban migration, urban migration, you know, inbound tourism and recreational planning. That's for the tourists coming in our settlement for the purpose of what? Sightseeing. That's for migration. Now looking at rural urban migration in Abuja, people tend to come from the rural settlement and harbor in Abuja because there is large opportunity. Abuja is a metropolis because large industries are here, higher job opportunities are here, livable life, very affordable, luxury life in Abuja. So that is for when you are looking at the population and growth trend. If you look at such population and growth trend and invest in housing in Abuja, buying properties, you are in a higher chance of becoming 10x what you are today in the nearest future. Because why? People are coming in, the migrants are coming, and they are going to harbor in that property that you just bought or you are buying. But just try and buy a property. That's the advice. My name is Gordon Abogoye. I'm still here in Greennet Property. I'll be sharing many more tips on real estate investments you need to know before venturing into real estate. So guys, just stay tuned. And if you haven't already, I would like you to click to the subscribe button and the notification icon and get notified whenever I'm posting video right here on this channel. I'll see you. Bye.